I've been saying this all along. You can't suppress someone just because you disagree with them. It's not right. It's unconstitutional. Look, I said that often use the example of Alex Jones. How Alex Jones is far right wing. How a lot of people don't agree with what he's saying, but they choose to suppress him because they disagree with him. It's fundamentally wrong and it's unconstitutional. And now I see Kevin Hart under the same. So Kevin Hart said some homophobic things, and because of that, he's being suppressed. They're trying to take his Oscar position away because he's not supposed to have rights. I disagree with this fundamentally. It's wrong. You give the man an Oscar position. You tell him he can host the. You tell Kevin Hart he can host the Oscars, and then you find out he said some anti-gay stuff. Look, this is the problem with the liberal media right here, and I am a liberal. I wanna point that out. Hey, Peaks, man, thank you for supporting, man. God bless you. I'm just talking about how whether you're liberal or conservative, you have to acknowledge like Alex Jones was suppressed for his right wing thing, and I think Kevin Hart is most likely a liberal. So it's quite ironic that he's being suppressed by the liberal media. It's quite ironic of his First Amendment right to be anti-gay. That is a right under the First Amendment, and Kevin Hart is being suppressed in such a way. And Peaks, I try to talk on your live feeds a lot, man. So I really enjoy the fact that you're on in my live chat. I really appreciate, man. That's an honor to have you in my live chat. God bless you, man. I really appreciate everything Peaks is doing on. If you ain't checked out his channel, he's over 1,000 subscribers strong, and God bless him for his success, man. I really do appreciate it, and I need that same support. God bless each and every one of you. I tell you what, I do want to come back to my original topic of how Kevin Hart, I feel like he's being suppressed much the same way Alex Jones was being suppressed. Now, here's the ironic thing. Alex Jones was suppressed as a far right. He was far right. That means he was far Republican. And he was suppressed by the left-wing media, of the Twitters of the world, the Facebooks of the world, and dare I say the YouTubes of the world. And then you look at a guy like Kevin Hart, who I probably am going to take a olive branch and say he's a liberal, and he was suppressed by the liberal media. That's right. Hashtag freedom of speech, right? No matter what you want to say, no matter you like Donald Trump, you hate Donald Trump, you should be allowed to say, fuck Donald Trump, I love Donald Trump. You should be allowed to say that because our First Amendment right guarantees us that right. That's why I disagree, why I don't like Donald Trump. I'll just say I don't like Donald Trump, but I am 100% against the suppression of Donald Trump because I have to be. I have no choice but to be for freedom of speech. I mean, how can I be, you know what I'm saying? How can I say, okay, I'm for freedom of speech as long as they're saying what I like? How can I do that? That's not right. Now, if Kevin Hart has a problem with gay people, I disagree with that. But here's the thing. I believe I can beat him in an argument. That's why I support freedom of speech. Not to mention support it. I have to support it. I'm an American citizen, and our First Amendment, the law of all laws, the law that surpasses all laws, the greatest law that's ever been written, the greatest thing that's ever been put on the books, the First Amendment right, gives us that. And without that, none of the other laws can, hey, we can't protest when we disagree. We can't stand up when we disagree. We can't record the police when we want to record the police. We can't stand up against all our fundamental issues without our First Amendment right. It is the most important thing we have, and we must fight tooth and nail anytime the First Amendment is being suppressed. I am here to tell you that taking Kevin Hart's position is suppression. I'm here to tell you anytime Donald Trump is trying to be silenced by the media, that is suppression. We must stand up against it no matter how we feel about Donald Trump, no matter how we feel about Kevin Hart, no matter how anytime that a cop takes a camera, like as simple as every one of us in this movement, when a cop tries to take our cameras away from us, that is suppression. And it is no different than when CNN doesn't want to put Donald Trump on the news. That is suppression. It's no different when Kevin Hart is removed from his position because of a position he has on a viewpoint. That is suppression, and we must stand up against all these forms of suppression because they are very much alike. When a local news outlet won't give me an interview, won't talk to me because they don't want to voice my message, that is suppression. So it doesn't matter if it's my local news, Channel 7 not wanting to talk to me or give me a comment, that is suppression. It's no different if they don't want to talk to the president. It doesn't make any difference because we are all in a country of the pursuit of happiness to form a more perfect union. That's what our Constitution of the United States has. And if that's not important to you, I'm really struggling right now. If you don't think the Constitution, if you don't think the First Amendment's worth fighting for, I'm struggling. But unfortunately, I'm at the mercy of the First Amendment, and you have the right to disagree with me, even if I don't think it makes sense. And it's not for me to understand, because it's for me to give you the power of something that's already been given to you, the First Amendment, and I will fight hard. Even if you are fighting against me, I will fight hard for you. God bless each and every one of you. The Kevin Hart situation just made me want to give a comment on this, and I love you. And I'm praying for each and every one of you to try to understand this, because if you don't understand this, you need prayer. And look, if you're atheist, I'm sorry, I'm not. But again, thank God for my First Amendment right where I have that ability. I love each and every one of you. Thanks you, Peaks, for joining in on us live. And I appreciate what y'all are doing over there on your channel. God bless each and every one of you. Love you. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and please ring that bell for all the notifications.